Good morning. Welcome back to Me Being Cheap. All right. We try not to let food go to waste around here. And so this is what's going in the freeze dryer today. And Michael had bought some berries for a recipe. We made a casserole it's like a breakfast casserole for Sunday school. And this is what we had left over. And as you can see, some of them are getting, some little spots on them. So what I'm doing is trimming them up and laying them out on the freeze dryer. As far as the blueberries are concerned, I had to pick through and get the bad ones out. But then you'll want to take, this is a metal chopstick, but you could just use something that you could poke with, and then poke a hole in the top of each of those berries. That way the fluid can get out. So that's it on the blueberries. On the strawberries, again, I'm just trimming the tops off and then trimming the soft areas off and then slicing. I did put down some parchment paper to keep these from sticking to the pan. The blueberries, that won't be that big of a deal. They won't stick. The strawberries will. So I did put down some parchment paper. Harvest Right does sell a silicone liner for the trays. I just don't have any, so I use the parchment paper. All right, so I'm going to finish cutting these. I don't have very many more, and that's probably gonna be enough to fill that last tray. The freeze dryer holds 4 trays, and I do have some frozen berries that are probably maybe starting to get a little bit of ice crystal on them. I'll probably fill the 4th tray with those. So what can you do with these? You can use them in your cooking. So obviously, if you try and rehydrate this, it's not going to be like a fresh berry. But you could rehydrate and make smoothies. If you wanted, you could powder this down and use the powder for flavoring in cakes and so forth. You could use the powder in a smoothie. If you're making blueberry pancakes or anything like that, you could use that for that, or you could just eat it plain as a snack. All right, I'm going to get back to cutting, and I'll get that other bag of berries out of the freezer. I'll get these in the freeze dryer, and then I will meet up with you after that. All right, we are getting ready to take the fruit out of the freeze dryer. But first I want to talk a little bit about the Mylar bags. I just opened this package. I got these off of Amazon. And I thought this was nice because these are some thicker bags. And for things like this fruit that might be used as a snack food, it does have a Ziploc on it. And this kit comes with 120 bags, 4 sizes. We have 1 gallon, 2 quarts, so that'd be ½ gallon, a 1 quart, and a ½ pint. And I thought, oh, that gives some good variety. I can do different things with it. It also comes with labels and the oxygen absorbers. And then it also has these little clips, which I thought was kind of nice. I'm guessing if you open a bag, you can use this to clip it shut, or maybe fold it down, even with the Ziploc. I guess that's what that's for, but these were in there. So what was a little bit strange is they put all the oxygen absorbers in 1 bag. And for those of you that are familiar with this, know that once you open this bag, you've got to quickly reseal it because the oxygen absorbers will start, doing what they do and absorbing oxygen, then they'll be ineffective. I don't think there's 120 here. I could be mistaken, but I really don't think there's a total of 120. So, yeah. I don't always use oxygen absorbers because most of the time I use my vacuum chamber, which takes all the oxygen out and puts a seal. But in the case of the fruit, I didn't want to suck it down all the way because I didn't want to smash the fruit. So we are going to put it in Mylar with an oxygen absorber, and we're going to use the impulse sealer. So I'm going to walk around here. It's a little bit messy down here in my work area. I've been doing some reorganizing and some cleaning, so it's a little messy. This is going right now, and I'll show you the time is reading 32 hours, 56 minutes. I can tell you, it did not take that long. It went off at 28 minutes. But I was busy, so it wasn't a good time. So let me turn this off. So the nice thing about these freeze dryers, if it's not a good time for you to take the stuff out and back it up, you can just add more dry time. You're going to let the vacuum off. First of all, always make sure that the drain hose is not in the bucket. If you leave the end of this hose down into your drain bucket, and if you forget to drain your bucket or empty your drain bucket, there's a chance that you could suck all that old water up in here and ruin everything. So this is what we have. Looks like it actually sucked some little debris out of the berries, so I'm definitely going to have to clean this machine when I get done. Let's take a look at the strawberries. Yep, they feel dry. I'm feeling for any cold spots. Don't feel any. Do a quick visual inspection. Those look fine. And take a look at these blueberries. Well, they dried up kind of like little raisins. I figured they'd stay. Man, these are sticky. Ooh. I'm not sure about those. Now, the fresh blueberries, they did nicely. See, they're like little marbles. The frozen blueberries are like sticky gummy things, so I don't know what's up with that. And these strawberries, they look fine too. So I don't know with the frozen if they add a sugar syrup to it or what, but we'll get started with these strawberries. Oh, they smell wonderful. They look nice too. All right. That's what they look like out of the machine. And I'll break one for you so you can hear it. Well, I'll try another one. That wasn't very loud. There you go. Yep, they're crispy. Oh, those taste amazing. Okay. I can't do this one-handed, so I'm going to have to put the camera down. But when I get ready to seal them up, I'll bring you back on. Real quick, any of you that are into seed saving, I don't know if this camera's going to pick it up, but I picked up the little piece of paper that I had lined the tray with, and it's full of strawberry seeds. So, yeah, this might be an easy way to get the seeds out off of a strawberry. Alright guys, these are the ones that were previously frozen. These blueberries are really sticky. They're not dry yet. I'm going to go ahead and put them in for a few more hours and see if they make any progress. I probably will not end up packing these away because I don't think they're going to dry out all the way. Also, this was a package of berry mix that we had, also frozen. And I can tell you, I sampled one of these strawberries and it wasn't near as good as these fresh ones. So I'm going to recommend to use the fresh berries, because if you use the frozen, for some reason they're really, really sticky. And these just don't taste very good. I mean, they taste good, but if you compare the others are so much more wonderful. I was just doing this because I had a freezer that I needed to clean out, and I had some frozen fruit in it that I needed to go ahead and do something with. Now these blueberries, they actually feel like they got dry, and these blackberries too. But yeah, I'm not super impressed with the previously frozen fruit. So just throwing that out there. All right, I'll get these ready to get sealed up, and then I'll bring you back on. All right, I've added 1 oxygen absorber to each bag. I'm pressing most of the air out and then doing the zip lock on the top. And then the first thing I've actually done is I put the oxygen absorbers back in the vacuum chamber to protect them. Let's go ahead and take these out. All right, so these should still stay good. All I did was redo the seal. All right. So let me finish doing these up and then I'll show you how we do the impulse sealer. Okay, so on the impulse sealer, and this comes with the Harvest Right freeze dryer, these little numbers are whatever mil thickness your bags are. These are 8 mil, which appears to be the highest number. So I've got it set on 8. This actually doesn't come on until you push it down. So this, try and position this where you can see. Okay. So I put a little seal across the edge and it seemed to have melted a little bit. So I'm going to turn this down. I'm going to turn it back down to a 7. And then I'm going to put one more seal. There you go. And then all I need to do is just label these with what they are and the date. Okay, thank you for watching. We had strawberries and berries in the freeze dryer today.